Perk came straight out of high school.
And who is Perk?
A role player from the Celtics and the Thunder, a champion, a top prospect coming out of high school, out of Texas, Beaumont, nigga who dribbles in his driveway in a suit and J's.
I'm glad, Lee, that stuff impresses a lot of people. I'm glad that Perk does what he does on ESPN because obviously I'm familiar with him because I've seen his career. He's a entertaining former basketball player that they put a mic in front of, and that's fantastic. But the reality of the situation is this. Kendrick Perkins holds no weight when it comes to talking about anything outside of basketball to me.
I thought you were about to say
he was talking about football and bringing in politics. I don't want to fucking hear it. And actually, it ain't politics. It's Black history. If we want to break it down even further, because that's what he was saying. He was saying this is Black history, which maybe it is not Black history. But what I'm saying is that this nigga played one game where they played honestly, and we'll get. Because we're going to get off of this segment here soon, but like they played probably the worst team in the NFL. If we're going to keep it a buck, I think the Raiders are the worst team in the league. And I know that they beat the Titans, but I think that if we keep it at a buck, nigga, that's the worst team in the NFL.
I mean, they fired their OC.
We need to actually talk deeper about the Raiders. I didn't even send you this shit, and we didn't talk about it. So
Brady's pissed.
Did you know that Jim Gray owns a piece of the Raiders too with Brady?
No.
Okay. So apparently, and I'm going to keep this really short. Apparently, he's a part of that Brady buy and package. And he's the issue. Google, and I'll continue to talk. Google Raiders Jim Gray, and you look up what comes up. They are saying that behind the scenes, that yes, the product on the field, because obviously they fired Chip Kelly, because we might as well address this now too.
Yep.
They fired Chip Kelly. I didn't realize he was the highest paid OC in the NFL, but they fired Chip Kelly. The former CEO of the Raiders, I forgot her name, but she was there for a long time, and she's a big part of it. They fired. Man, they talked about it, and Jim Gray's a big part of this. Apparently. That's what they say.
Amy Trask?
Yes. She's a big part of it, and it's unbelievable to me.
Jesus, she worked for Al.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. Now, so
I'm reading a story.
Continue the babble.
From fan side. Now, she probably should have been fired because the Raiders
left on her own accord in like a few years, like almost a decade ago.
Yes.
But she's still obviously connected to the organization. Certainly not Al, but she's, Davis's son. They're still connected. I'm sure that they have to be because they know each other. But and she's cool with Tom. Now, Tom Brady has an interesting relationship with Jim Gray. As everybody knows, even when Tom was playing, he used to do interviews on Monday night. And I would hear them when I would ride in my car coming from Stone Mountain to Atlanta to go home at halftime and before the game. Normally, Jim Gray's on CBS Sports Network